Hey loves, it's So Fresh Diamond. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be a foundation for my oily girls. Now the foundations that I'm going to talk about in this video is my favorite winter foundations. As you guys know, I am super duper oily. Even in the winter time, I'm super oily. So these foundations work really good for me in the winter time. Some of the foundations that I'm talking about in this video do not work too well for me in the summertime. There's maybe one or two out of this bunch that I use that is okay for me to wear in the summertime. But I do have a new foundation that I think is going to be really good for me in the summertime, but I'm still testing it out right now, so I don't really know if that's going to work out for me. First off, us oily girls, we have to use some type of primer that's going to matte the hell out of our face, okay? We cannot use a primer that's going to give us a luminous or some type of silky aftermath. We have to use a primer that is going to matte us all day. Of course, I like to use the Becca Matte Primer. This primer is fabulous. It keeps my face super duper matte. I really do like the combination of my primer with my other foundations. Let me tell you guys this. I do not wear drugstore foundation. I don't have anything against it. I don't knock anybody who does wear drugstore foundation. I just don't really care for drugstore foundation. Let's talk about the Mako Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is in the color Y435. This used to be the old Mako Forever foundation until they switched it out earlier this year. This is actually my summer color, and I love to use this foundation in the summer because it is so lightweight and I really didn't feel like anything was on my skin, but it also made me feel that some of my imperfections can kind of show out of the foundation, so you guys got more of a natural look. And I am in the color 173 in the summertime, and I absolutely love this foundation for the summer and winter. For the winter time, this has been one of my lightweight favorites because it is, again, lightweight. The coverage is medium to full. It is buildable coverage. I do feel like it's very light on my skin, so I don't really have to worry about something that's a little too heavy on the skin. This is one of my everyday wear foundations. Like when I am just, you know, running out to the store or when I'm just doing a little bit of shopping, I love to grab this foundation because it is so lightweight. I'll show you guys how it blends out on my hands. I'm just going to take a small pump because I don't want to use that much. And the foundation is not, you guys probably can't see that. So here is how the foundation looks. It's not runny at all. It's kind of like a creamy, thick consistency. It's not watery, so I do like that. And I do think it blends in really good with the skin. So I'm just going to blend it in so you guys can see how gorgeous this foundation is. Like literally, when I wear this foundation, you can't even tell I have anything on. Like, look at that. You can't even see the foundation. That's crazy. So if you're looking for a foundation that you can wear every day that's not too expensive, but also is going to give you that medium coverage that you need, the Mako Forever Ultra HD foundation is perfect. I also like wearing this foundation when I am filming videos because it blurs out any imperfections that you may have. I also love wearing this foundation when I am taking pictures because the payoff is just absolutely gorgeous. Like it gives you such a nice, perfect, just flawless finish. It is absolutely amazing. I love this foundation. My second favorite foundation for winter is the Lancome Tint Odell 24-Hour Ultra Foundation. This is my foundation that I go to when I am about to have some show enough fun. When I am about to go somewhere where I'm going to sweat a lot, I don't want my makeup to budge. I want my face to remain beat throughout the heat and the sweat and everything. I like this foundation because it is absolutely matte. If you do not like matte foundations, this is not for you. This is definitely a super duper matte foundation. I do want to try the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. I actually went and got a sample of that today, so I am going to be testing it out because I really did hear a lot of good things about that foundation keeping you super duper matte as well. But for the winter time, this is one of my favorite foundations to use when I am going somewhere and I'm going to be kind of moving around a lot, maybe like a party or a concert or something like that. This is my favorite foundation because it will not budge at all. If you walk in beat and you turn to the beginning to the end and it's time to leave, your face will be still beat. That's how good this foundation is. And I really like the consistency of this foundation. It is not runny at all. It's very thick and creamy. And by the way, I am in the color 450 Suede In. So this is the color here. You guys probably can't really see that too much. Let's get another pump. I hate using up all my foundation. But as you can see, this is the foundation. Not runny at all, not liquidy. I love the consistency of this and it blends in really well to my skin. I have not noticed that the foundation oxidizes at all, so it is a little bit lighter than my normal skin tone, but what I do is just put a powder on top of it and I'm good to go. So I'm just going to show you guys how it blends out. So like this is the foundation. And it is so smooth on my skin. I love Lancome. I also like Lancome's, their toner. It is absolutely smoothing and soft on the skin. Like, look at that. The Lancome foundation is a full coverage foundation. Another thing about this foundation is it is absolutely amazing for brides. Like, you know they're going to be turned and having fun and sweating their hair and makeup out. But this foundation does not budge. Your face will still be beat and flawless to the beginning to the end. You can go turn up all night and you will still look fabulous. So that is my #1 foundation when it comes to my brides. The next foundation is a little bit more on the higher end side, and it is the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation. I don't know where this foundation has been all my life, but I absolutely love this foundation. So first off, I am in the color 66 Fun Deep. I also picked up the Cocoa Light shade in this as well, and the Cocoa Light was a tad bit darker, which I think will be more better for me in the summertime. I picked up the Fun Deep instead, and this does oxidize. So if you are like me where you can't really choose which color to get, go with the lightest shade because it is going to oxidize and get darker on you. Not too much darker, but it is going to get darker on you. This foundation is not a full coverage foundation. So if you're looking for something that's going to cover up imperfections and blur out imperfections and hyperpigmentations and things like that, this is not the foundation for you. But let me tell you why I love this foundation. It's super duper duper lightweight on the skin. If you have, like, you know, a pimple here and there, maybe 1 or 2 acne scars, and other than that you pretty much got good looking skin, this will be good for you. This is actually my everyday wear foundation. It is pricey, don't get me wrong. I think it's somewhere around $50 to $60, so it is pricey, but it is so worth it. I love how it feels on my skin. I love how it blends out. I love the simple fact that it looks like I have nothing on. But if you are looking for something that you can just wear every day, not really needing the whole full coverage look, that foundation is simply amazing. And to some people who have imperfections, it may still work out for you because you can build up the foundation. I just don't like to do that. So it is a buildable foundation. And of course, with all of these foundations that I am naming, it comes with a pump. Hallelujah. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to show you guys how it looks, and you get a lot in one pump. Like, look at that. Now this foundation is a little bit on the runny side, as you can see it running down, but the consistency of it is very silky. It's very silky and luminous. It's not really a matte foundation. Oh man, this foundation feels so good. And as you can see, it does look a little bit lighter. You see that? But it's going to oxidize, so it's definitely going to get I use way too much foundation. This is too expensive to be wasting like that. There's how the foundation looks. A little bit of the foundation goes a long way. As you can see, I put one pump on my hand and it literally covered my entire hand, and probably could have covered my wrist too once I blended it out. Okay, and last but not least is the Nars Luminous foundation. Now I know you guys are like, okay, she's super duper duper oily. Why does she have this Nars Luminous foundation? Well, the reason is because I love this foundation. This is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is a buildable foundation. Their foundation is on the runny side. I'm not going to use too much because I don't want to be wasting my stuff. But their foundation is on the runny side. Like, it runs a lot. Also, you have to make sure that you shake your bottle pretty good, because otherwise you can see the foundation breaking up. And as you can see, that's that luminous shine I was talking about, kind of similar to the Marc Jacobs, but it doesn't oxidize. With Nars, this would be something that I would wear every day for work. I also wear Nars sometimes in my videos, but I really like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation when it comes to videos. I love the simple fact with Nars, there is a very wide variety of colors to choose from. Actually guys, all of these foundations that I have mentioned in this video have a very wide selection of color for us beautiful African American women, except for the Marc Jacobs. Alright loves, so those were my favorite foundations that I like to use in the winter time for my super duper oily skin. If you guys have any questions, you already know what to do. Leave them below. I also have videos using all of these foundations. If you want to check those videos out, y'all already know. I'll have it below in the info bar for you guys to check out. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.